You'll have to forgive me for the background noise. It's currently raining pretty heavily at the time that I'm shooting this video, so we'll just have to make do and charge forward. So anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and call it. This film is very much a B picture. It's effectively trying to evoke the same tone, the same energy as Phil Lord's and Chris Miller's 21 Jump Street films. The only difference is that Let's Be Cops lacks that meta humor that made the 21 Jump Street films mostly enjoyable. Now, I'm not saying this is a bad knockoff, but it feels like a knockoff nonetheless. At the very least, it's refreshing to see a film not try to be more than what it is. So yeah, there's that. The beginning of this film is pretty slow. Not only is it slow, but it's also just downright depressing. I mean, I get that your main characters are supposed to be people whose lives haven't really gone anywhere ever since they moved to the big city, but really, the way they introduce these characters, particularly one of them, it just made them really look pathetic to the point where if I was watching this on a DVD, I would probably just stop watching because I couldn't take it anymore. After the inciting incident with the cop costumes, things do begin to pick up a little bit. The problem is that the story itself is very formulaic and predictable. I just kept thinking in the back of my mind, okay, when is it all gonna come crashing down? When is it all gonna go south? When is it all gonna suddenly become too real for the main characters? What also hindered my investment in the film was the fact that the film didn't really handle the whole goofball straight man dynamic that's so central to a good chunk of its comedy. Now, I don't know if this is because there was no chemistry between Jake Johnson or Damon Wayans Jr., or if the script was just that weak, but I didn't really find the relationship between our two main characters all that believable. It really just felt like they were both just random characters just getting dragged along by the story. There were also some comedic elements of the script that needed to be cut, namely the scenes with the kids that think Jake Johnson's character is a loser. To me, it felt like they probably had the kid's sidekick as a more integral part of the plot in an earlier draft of the script, but then decided to change that when they realized that would be both one cliche too many, as well as the fact that this film decided to skew towards an R rating as opposed to a PG-13 rating. And I understand there's a little bit of iffiness when you have child actors in an R-rated film. That's a fine line to walk, and so the inclusion of the kids at all just felt like something they left in because it was something in the earlier drafts of the script that the writer liked. All in all, there's not really that much to say about the film. I mean, it's a run-of-the-mill action comedy meant to close out the summer. It's decently entertaining, but most of the good jokes occur towards the end of the film. So for that, it gets kind of a soft pass. I best recommend that you stream this on Netflix, rent it from Redbox, or if you're really a major purist, see it at a dollar theater. Just don't pay more than $4 or $5 to see this film at the most. That said, I give Let's Be Cops a 3.5 out of 5. So that's it for this episode of Romney's Reviews. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time.